I suppose it did seem to me when I saw it the other night to be somewhat atypical in the context of the other tapes, because they seemed to be, there seemed to be a more complete union between the form and the content in them, whereas in the Smothering Dreams, the story or the narrative aspects of it seemed to come across more powerfully, I guess, than the formal aspects, which are obviously there.
Right.
But your work, you know, this is my first seeing of it, viewing of it, seems to be heavily formal. Would you agree?
I don't know how to agree or disagree, because I think I've created my own formal structures, and perhaps unconsciously they refer to or a reflection of formal structures that we're influenced by, and we don't know what we're influenced by. Because I never sit around and think about other people's aesthetic. I do look at so many things that influence me. I think I created a formal approach of my own in editing that had to do with being absolutely relentless in pursuing the kind of visual poetry that presents itself as an opportunity, and building image after image and following one from the other and constantly reviewing the material so you could see how it was singing and where the leaps were being made, and leaps that go from point A to point B, but also leaps that go from point A to T back to C and B and then forward. And what I mean by that is the things that, the images that you begin maybe to use a segment of, and they refer back to something that you've seen before. So it's as if when I review the edit, and I don't want to talk so theoretically about this, perhaps it's better to give examples, but when you review the edit and you see that a hand is shaking here, and this is much like the knee that's shaking when the person is playing the harmonica in Smothering Dreams, and you know, working with those. So I don't know about formal structures so much. I don't think about them. I do know that in the last couple of years I've changed the aesthetic for better or for worse.